guys, remember you gotta share, like, and invite a friend. You gotta invite a friend, guys. Invite a friend to tonight's show. We got a lot of chisme, a lot. Muchas cosas de que hablar, guys. Muchísimas cosas de que hablar. Hello to everyone. Hello to everyone. Share, like. I do have to address an individual who called me out. Pero no me cala, guys. No me cala. Because al contrario, me da más fama. Ay. No, I'm joking about that, guys. Pero esta noche we have Miss Painter on board también, guys. Miss Painter tiene unas cosas que decir también. But I want to address Mr. Butterfly Possum Moth. He did put a post about me. And I'm going to read what he posted. I'm going to read what Mr. No More Cheeseman posted about me. And it says here, Jaime A.K. Rui wants to tell me what to do, such as not stop by Raymondville and get gas. First of all, no one tells you to stop begging online. Okay, I'll stop right there. First of all, nobody told you to have an affair. You did it porque eres mañoso. Nobody told you to have an affair, and nobody told you to deny it either. You did it porque eres mañoso, right? If you want to start throwing shades at me, let's start throwing shades at each other, sin pelos en la lengua, right? Porque yo también puedo mover el hocico, Frank. Yo no soy Vanessa que me voy a dejar, pato. Yo no soy Vanessa that you're gonna walk all over me y luego juntarte con una pinche gang y tratar de hacerme la vida imposible como se la hicieron a Vanessa. Yo sí tengo los pinches tanetes para pararte, right? First of all, no one tells you to stop begging online, but you do it anyway. And every few weeks, it's the same excuse as to why you need money because you can't pay your car or need gas or whatever lame ass excuse you pick. People feel sorry. Applebee's, pero ahí no dices nada, ¿verdad? Oh, he threw out Applebee's, ¿verdad? You want to talk about Applebee's? Let's talk about your scam with your buy coins or whatever the fuck it calls. I mean, other platforms call you a scammer. You know, that's what I heard on other platforms, right? So then, hombre, sáquese la verga con eso. Unlike all these losers who keep getting arrested because they don't work and have to resort to an online pan, responsibility like a career, mortgage, car payment to make. I'm not going to jail just because of some back and forth online drama. No, it's about you going to jail for your responsibility and your fucking actions. That's what it's about. It's about usted amarrándose los huevos and saying, ¿sabes que yo también hice participate? Yo también la cagué. Yo también le hice mamá de media Vanessa. A eso me refiero. No nomás vas a decir que no, que ya no nada, right? So then it says here, I told Jaime and all the group of people we all talked in that one group with regards to Vanessa that I can agree not to talk about her, but I'm not gonna apologize for anything because honestly I didn't have anything to do with anything. If I said something or did anything in the past, yeah. If I need to be held accountable, then whatever it may be, I'll deal with it. But I'm not kissing anyone's rear end. At the end of the day, I do what I want and say what I want, and that's it. If I wanted to go to Raymond or Brownsville or Que Te Valga, it's not like you paid for it. Instead of worrying about me, worry about you, like getting a job and stop begging online. I'll be back in a few weeks. Rest assured, I'm getting gas at Raymondville PD. Honestly, I think he has nothing to do. Talk about me because of whatever other reason. Well, first of all, let's talk about supporter group here. Let's talk about subscribers. You had a subscriber. You had people paying you. Es más, somebody didn't even want to be anymore in that subscriber group, and you never got that person out of that group chat, out of that subscriber mode, because you did a way of putting the cards, information, and stuff where this person couldn't even get out. You know what? Let's bring someone on board, someone very special.
Hola, amigocha.
Hola, amigocha. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, ¿por qué andan haciendo tantos corajes?
Ay, porque es que me cayó la period.
Yeah, I've been hearing about all of this because pero I didn't see that el show de No More Chisme, but I've heard little pieces here and there of what he did. And I'm going to give you my opinion. First of all, sí fue allí a picar. Que no diga que no. Uh, Frank stops all the time in Raymondville. He always has, coming in and coming out. But he knows that there's times when he has run into Vanessa at the gas station. He has, because it's such a small place. And so he deals with it accordingly, como está ahí, whatever Vanessa tells him, and they deal with it. Pero de que se para allí, porque a ver que nothing. I don't think that he went directly to look for Vanessa or harass her, but in case she ran into him, well, of course it's going to bother her. It's kind of like if Vanessa went to Houston, she didn't go there to directly, let's say if she went there now, she probably wouldn't be going there directly to harass him. But if they ran into each other, pues se iban a decir cosas, because I don't know now, because Vanessa doesn't do stuff like that now. She's changed so much. But de que Frank fue a dar allí, no nomás fue a echar gas, según le llegó a Gary Queen y llegó fue al HEB, anduvo en el pueblo.
Right.
So, so bottom line, he could have run into a few people that he's talked about and can't stand. De que, you know, I don't know that Vanessa could say directly that he was stalking her, pero pues la otra del otro platform le echó madres, vi el de ese video. I mean, she went at it. Now that person, she kind of rode the fence on whether she was harassing him or was. I mean, she wished that he would get in a plane and disappear. He told him to chingar su madre y a la esposa también. I mean, she went for somebody that's trying to stay off of. They're all lying. Uno que ya no va, he's not gonna hate and he's not gonna talk about things and he's not gonna be participating in anything. He became a butterfly. Y la otra que ya se salió de YouTube, she's not hating on anybody, she's not talking about anybody, she's not going to participate in anything like that. And it turns out that they both were screwing each other basically. I don't know about literally, but basically on their lives yesterday, participating in hate and telling each other shit. So, todos están. Ni les hagas caso, me tan chisquis.
Yo quiero saber una pregunta right here. I do applaud Frank because there was one post que miremos de 956 backstabbers, and he outed the person. We all know it's James Brooks, Eddie Gill. How do you feel about
Yes.
that, Miss Painter?
Well, I think I am a little upset. Well, I'll say I'm upset at Frank because he knows how todo el tiempo I have admired him and his family, more his family than what he's done. Pero I've always respected his wife and his kids. And Delia loved them, adored the whole family. I mean, she every day probably talked or messaged with Frank. And for him to know that James Brooks is 956 stabbers, um, it really upsets me because he should not be. I mean, he should have at least messaged me and said, "Look, warn me ahead of time." I think we were close enough to where he could have said, "I don't approve of what James Brooks is doing, but it is." I mean, we all kind of thought, and in my thing that I told you yesterday, that investigation, it's linked. I mean, it's for sure now because Frank brought it out. It is a for sure thing. So, it's upsetting to me. Uh, Things that are done to Delia upset me a little bit, and I'm trying to deal with that. Um, pero pues parece que Frank está cortado con la misma tijera que los otros haters. It seems like it to me because he could have at least told me, and not that it would have mattered, but he could have at least told me James Brooks is 956.
Well, I mean, one thing that I could say here is that Frank has a way bigger platform than I do. Frank has a lot of people who still follow him, who still believe in him.
Well, nobody watches him because I'm still following. I'm still following. He hasn't blocked me or anything, and I go on there when he comes live, and there's only a 16, 20 people that come on and watch him. He doesn't have what he used to have. If he goes on YouTube, I don't believe he'll have the viewers like he used to. I don't think he cares. I don't think he's into the social media thing anymore because he is doing, his life differently, and he's got a lot to lose.
Right, he does. Pero
Pero
go for it.
accountability, accountability, I believe that he should be a bigger man. And if he didn't participate and he didn't do anything to Vanessa, then if he knows anything, he should be a bigger man and say, okay, you know, I didn't do anything. I didn't do this or that, but I did know about this. I did know about that because he knows a lot. He has come out and said that he was with Lupe when Lupe jumped the fence at Vanessa's house.
Right,
So he admitted to that. And he knows a lot of stuff that he should at least, if it was illegal or it can clear up some things, he should at least come out and say, okay, i'll I'll admit to this. But I can also understand that he doesn't want to risk being arrested for anything. Pero de que eran very close, that group were very close and they knew all the shit they were doing, they were.
right. So I sit back here, and he tried to talk about asking for support money or begging or whatever he wanted to call it out. But he at one
Mhm.
point had a subscriber where people were paying
Yeah.
$4.99.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And yes, and a lot of people are no longer there, but I don't know how many are there. It's a different. It's like a supporter group page on Facebook. I got out of it. Well, I tried to get out of it myself, but it was set up to where you have to ask him to get you out. Otherwise, you get charged every month on automatically on your debit card. But I haven't paid for it because I've changed debit cards a few times, so it no longer, in PayPal, I think it no longer is accepting the charge, and I get a message every month saying, we didn't pay this page because you need to update your debit information, and I haven't. uh, but because, like a lot of supporters said, why are we paying this amount for? I think it was 4.99 a month. Why are we paying this when we're getting nothing for it? Because ya no estaba. I mean, that page is rarely somebody posts something on it. He's
Right,
not giving out information there. He's not participating in it that I know of. And so, whoever's still getting charged automatically, there may be some people that are still getting charged automatically. I don't know.
wow,
But he did, let's face it, uh, he did try to make business out of his pages and his YouTube and his pages. And I don't think he hid it from anybody. I think, it was like the other platform that is making business. I don't think there's anything wrong with that because everybody that gives willingly,
right,
you know. And I believe that people don't realize, we all enjoy the show every day, we all we get familiar with each other, and becomes a family, it becomes a big family. And when somebody's going through some problems, was it you want to help them because you know them.
Right,
uh, and so you, in your case, your fans, they can either give you money or not give you money, they can support you, but let's face it, you make time of your time, your life, to stop your life at a certain time, 8 o'clock or 8:30 or 9, to stop what you're doing, get away or not attend whatever you should have attended, and pay attention to your viewers and say, okay, guys, let's have fun for this time, because
right,
a lot of people count on that time to have a little bit of fun.
right,
You know? So those people that enjoy the show and they count on it because of many reasons. Some people are just depressed and stuff, and it just gives them something to distract from their problems. So esa gente will donate to you. And
right,
there's nothing wrong with that. De que every once in a while you have hit a bump where you need to ask. And I know that you don't like it. And I know that you're embarrassed to do it. And you've told me this. Pero there's nothing wrong with asking for help. Nobody is obligated to give you anything.
right,
It's not like in that case, there's other pages where they obligate you that once a month you're going to give so much money. And now the other page and that came learned from Frank, uh, stepped it out of up a notch to $15 a month. And Frank no me estaba pidiendo
$15 a
I'm serious. And no lo dudo si ya van en 20. Pero, but those people, those ladies, some are scared to get out. Some are
Scared.
scared because they're scared that she may go after them like she's done several people. And the fear is big because you know what we've been put through when we say stuff about them.
Right,
And no, son cosas que son mentiras, es verdad. And we take the heat for it. But we're different type of people. We don't give a shit. We don't care what they say. A mí no me importa lo que digan de mí,
right,
because I know that that's not true. And that, I mean, me pueden poner de una enana and fat and everything. And I, I laugh at it because I know who I am and I know
Rose
what.
post some comment, Miss Painter. Does it make sense to you? Every time someone leaves, the price goes up.
Yes, they do. They do that.
No,
And so I don't know now. Uh, every time se va un cheque de ella, se les cobra a los demás. Let's face it. No sé por qué están hablando ay tanto, porque todos pidieron, Frank ha pedido que, hey, maybe send me for a beer, or maybe send me for this, or, you know, Frank ha pedido también in his time there, he has. So, eso de que piden dinero, a la mera neta, sí, ellos lo han hecho. Ahora, la otra que salió hablando de Frank ahora y que era un foto casado y que oye, pues cuando andaba ella, meeting up con él, porque en mi casa they met up one time y se retrataron juntos en mi casa. So, entonces no era foto casado. Cuando andaba ahí de la viaje que viníamos de allá de Luciana, que she could not pass Houston without stopping to have breakfast at Denny's con Frank. Entonces no era foto casado, you know. So que no estén ahí hablando, Jaime, porque las verdades aquí están y a mí no me importa decir las verdades. Sí, Frank ayer pasó por Raymondville a andar de picabuche, porque es cabrón. Eso que sí. De que fue a hacer un mal, no fue a hacer un mal. De que puede llegar por Raymondville, pasar por ahí, puede ir. Como así como yo hoy voy y que no pueden hacer nada. Y pueden decir que los ando stalking a todos, me vale madre porque no los ando stalking.
Yo
You
no voy
know?
porque me arrestan.
Tú eres el único que la policía les cree. You know? Y a mí se me hace porque a mí se me hace que es porque la policía les gusta tenerte ahí.
Se enamoraron de la Quachenta.
Sí.
Puro pinche
Es-
hot dog,
es-
corn dog.
Ese es el borlote, por eso te llevan para allá
Pues
cada rato. Pero
yo sí me enamoré de uno de ahí. Te voy a decir que se me hizo bien simpático Detective García. Ay, mejor me cago los hocico porque me van a arrestar otra vez.
sí, cállate la boca, porque pero no sé, yesterday se descoció todo y ¿qué está pasando aquí? Todos los butterflies salieron de las cocoons.
Todos los butterflies salieron del Cancún.
Cállate, pues no que butterflies para allá y butterflies para acá. Cállate la boca mejor, Frank, porque te van a se está chingando. Y no le importa, Frank, yo sé que no. Ahora, yo lo miro, yo personal, my personal opinion about this is to me, it's Frank is disrespecting Carla and his children because he dragged them through all of that shit. Y todavía anda ahí picando. So that's who I feel for. For him to be doing those things and stirring up a little bit of the pot for this kind of reaction when the ones que suffer is his wife and his kids. Él
Yeah,
que,
because
a él le
they went overboard with his children. I do agree that when they started saying that his
with
son,
Carla. Carla. I mean, that was the reason that OM and I wound up having this fallout because I don't agree with what they did to Carla. I don't agree with what they've done to Carla and the children. I don't agree with what they've done to, a lot of people have this controversy and a lot of people have this question, and I'll let them know right now. Why am I okay with Vanessa? Why am I being supportive of Vanessa? Vanessa did a whole lot of things and she got her children taken away. Hey, I am I am straightforward. At the time, I didn't agree with what she was doing. At the time, but also I knew what had her there. I knew that this was something that was out of control. But now I can stand up and say her changes in her life and her changes towards fixing things are remarkable, and I applaud her for that. I'm glad that she is working towards changing things. That's why I'm supportive of her now.
right?
That is why I'm doing this. It's not, and yes, I was with Frank and that group of people at the time that Frank was doing this to her. But I was not included in the details because I was just a follower. And yes, you know, because of Delia quería mucho a Frank y a la familia. And, and yeah, I got to know them, but I didn't know the inner workings of their group. I got to know that there was a watch posse.
Yeah,
They had a
the
group
same fucking stupid group that tried to do the same shit they did to me to Vanessa.
they had a watch posse that all they did was concentrate on stalking
Y te
Vanessa
digo yo
and
porque el diente de mazorca offered me $50 to go stalk
yes,
Vanessa and I didn't fucking
he
do it.
was he was in their group and still is probably. And that right there is when things were totally illegal. But Rainbow Bill PD no le hacía caso a Vanessa. I mean, they could have killed her, and it would have been it would have been one of those cases where, they say, oh, pues that's what she gets for being this or for being that. They blow it because they think people are asking for it in their lifestyle, and no, Vanessa was not asking for it. All she did was she was running for a position, and what I thought was that these people didn't want her elected, but oh no, they were going for blood. They were going for her jugular vein. They wanted to destroy her, and it got to the obsessive point, and they still are trying. I was surprised that uh, esta vieja, la de ahí de Raymondville, salió being supportive of Vanessa. I remember when my neighbor used to say this, and I remember my neighbor used to say, como que ya son amigas las neighbors. Who the hell is she fooling? That will never happen. That will never happen because her neighbor knows how viciously she went after her, you know? So they're all nuts. And it's my opinion, and I will say it to whoever. Todos están locos porque andan ahí stalking each other y luego se asustan. Andan ahí juntando el dedo y diciendo, he's a scammer and he asks for money. ¿Y ellos? Why is it okay for them to ask for money and it's not okay for you?
Right. Es que,
Why?
es que
Because
a
you
rato
brought
voy a
up.
ser, voy a ser un subscriber. También les voy a cobrar 4.99. Les voy a quitar la debit card.
Why did I find it? Because you brought the situation to light. Even though Frank went live, pero como te digo, the people that watch him are not that many people. But you said, hey, 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 mira lo que andas haciendo. Y no les gustó. No
Es que
les gustó.
it's not the first time. Acuérdate cuando dijo that people had tagged them in Vanessa's live. They never tagged them in Vanessa's live. Él estaba ahí viendo. Digo, no tiene nada de
Right.
malo ir a ver, pero tampoco sales y dices, pues I don't participate. I'm a butterfly.
Está mal. Está mal, Frank, y él sabe bien que he's into everything. People send him everything, and when he has a chance, he watches it. Y que no salga con esas mamadas, porque son mamadas. We know that he's still interested. He still wants to know. He wants to stay out of jail. That's the only thing, and I don't blame him.
Well, I don't blame him either. I don't blame him either. It's not a
You
very
know,
good situation being in there, but the thing at the end of the day, I'll say it again, my arrests were worth it because there's certain people who have been hurt in a lot of ways by certain platforms that at the end of the day we were able to shut them down. Ya no
and
dicen nada.
that he's listening, and I know he will hear that. He will see this show, and because I was going to message him today, but I knew he wouldn't answer me back. That I'm very deeply offended that he knows what James Brooks has done to me. Well, to Vanessa, he's always done it, but what he did to me and Delia, and for him to still, I know he's not friends with him. I know, pero hey, siquiera ráyale la madre por mí, siquiera no, you know, ah, pero no, Frank no lo puede ver, por eso el otro pendejote le hizo un post a Frank, creyendo que Frank le iba a contestar para atrás como, oh, we're still friends. No, Frank le dijo, págame, es lo
Págame
que
lo que
debes
me
de hacer.
debes. Le debe
Y,
$20 a Frank y luego también
and-
a mucha gente.
y a mucha gente, ese guy is a scum of the earth. They want to talk about the scum of the earth. They should talk. El otro page de ahí de Raymondville, ese es el scum of the earth que debe de hablar. En vez de allow him to walk through your door and participate in your show y hablar vulgaridades. I mean, very, very vulgar things about Vanessa. Ese es el scum of the earth that has you have allowed in your living room. Why don't you talk about that scum of the earth? Pero para los demás, oh, pues el maricón y que es,
Pues de perdido no soy el joto casado, soy nomás maricón.
oye, y no entiendo, no entiendo. Primero andaba ahí enseñando retratos y que las dick pics y que se echó a este, que se echó al otro y que se echó al otro. Pues, ¿qué es? ¿Es puto o es maricón? ¿Qué es? ¿Es puto o puto? ¿Qué es? No sé qué hace caso.
Maybe he's gender
Porque,
fluid.
I, I mean, which is it? You were trying to get him split up from his wife, que porque andaba de puto, y ahora dices que es joto. Por eso te digo que toda esa gente no me está hablando porque están ardidos. Están ardidos.
Ay, no, pero mira, Frank, one thing I say, he's very good with computers. And he's very good, like, bringing down pages. He's brought pages down before. I want to ask Frank that maybe he could take the time to communicate
Anda,
with me to help me bring those pages down. Not because me agüito que hablen mierda de mí, but because of Delia. That's the only reason
anda,
I would want those pages to come
haz
down.
algo, haz algo bueno, haz algo por alguien. No, no andes ahí de más picando de picabuche. You know? But yes, he can. And for him to say, "Oh, I don't have time because I'm working for my house and my car." Yes, he always has work for his house and his car. Todo el tiempo ha podido hacer eso. He's been, and I believe, my personal opinion, I believe he's still participating in some way somehow in some other fake page with another fake page or something.
Maybe he's
He doesn't.
Medusa.
You know what, Jaime? I thought about that.
Maybe he's Medusa because I don't know who Medusa is. But maybe he's Medusa.
I thought about that. Pero does Medusa bash on 956?
I think,
No.
you know, right?
No, I don't think so. So, sea lo que sea, si estoy ofendida, no creo que le importe, pero I'm glad que le contestó Sina a 956. I'm glad he did that right. Um, Todavía sí estoy defendiéndolo diciendo que andaba de cagapalos, pero no fue a hacer algo mal.
Pero no, bueno, como dice, no hagas una cosa buena que parezca mala. Right?
Pues no, es que la cosa es que, especially si eres una butterfly, I mean, don't say you're a
Es
butterfly.
como si yo fuera para allá. ¿Qué va a pensar la gente? No, este vato juega a cagar palo. No llena que lo arresten. Por eso anda allá. Por eso no me paro allá. And
Yeah.
him, pues, ¿qué andas haciendo ahí después de lo que pasó con lo que Vanessa y otras cosas, whatever? Mejor no te arrimes. I know que el pueblo, puedes entrar al pueblo cuando tú quieras, Frank, porque pues yo no soy el dueño del pueblo. You could go in all you want, you could go shopping and everything. Pero cuando andas tú allí, es como si you're bringing some sort of negative.
A mí, ¿cómo hubiera querido yo que se hubiera encontrado con la otra ahí?
Hubiera habido rounds.
Si hubiera nacido un show tremendo, como el de Houston.
And de Houston, but back to the valley.
Ajá. Oh, yeah. She would have called the cops and put him in jail for lo que no hizo Frank con ella. Ella lo hubiera hecho con Frank. Nomás porque sí.
Right? I think so too.
He's playing with fire, really. He can say that he's going to stop, pero si un día se encuentra a alguien ahí en Ravenville, los policías están todos babosos. Le hacen la caso al que sea.
I bet you que Frank se va y se pelea y vienen y me arrestan a mí.
¿Sí?
Fue la Quachenta, pues ahí voy yo por otra mugshot, guys.
Yeah, no, it's weird there in that place. It's very weird.
They always blame me for social media, nomás yo.
Y nunca, and they never follow through with their cases. Ustedes se van a hacer viejitos y nunca van a hacer nada con el case, which nomás te vas a quedar con el record del arrest.
Y reporting to the Bells Band toda mi vida.
Toda tu vida.
Oh, Vanessa lleva desde 2015, ya va para 10 años reporting to the Bells Bond.
Ajá,
No, pues esas son
ya.
mamadas.
El que está haciendo dinero ahí nomás son el Belt Band. A mí se dice que es el que los reporta.
¿No has visto nada en TikTok?
No, fíjate que no.
No,
Qué bueno.
la que,
Me bloqueó. La pinche vieja me bloqueó. Y qué bueno, porque ya siquiera no me doy los asustones que me
pero
daba.
¿por qué te bloquearon?
Siquiera no me doy los asustones que me daba cuando salían los dientotes. Oye, Medusa puso some pictures que de un class reunion. Pues, did they try to put in the same year o qué? Porque a mí salieron las tres hermanas como que habían graduated in the same class. And then on the picture, yo no sé si estaba con el negrote que estaba atrás o con la vieja que estaba enseguida, la de botas. Dije, a la madre, which one was the high school girlfriend or boyfriend?
Boyfriend or girlfriend?
Yes. I had a lot of questions about that reunion, but I got to see the pictures of Medusa and dije, wow, I don't know about this class. It's kind of suspicious.
¡Ay, no! ¡Qué feo caso! Ay, Miss Peina, pues muchísimas
Y
gracias por esta. Mande.
los taconzotes que anduve buscando en Amazon toda la tarde porque yo quería unos iguales. Con un pinche chanclazo de esos te mata.
No, es que yo no puedo decir nada.
Yo sé, haz lo que Frank, di que eres una
Ya
butterfly,
soy
que tú no
butterfly, guys. Yo no digo nada, cosas malas. Yo soy diferente. Yo,
estás talking, tú no
yo no
estás
estoy
haciendo nada.
stalking. Yo no estoy haciendo nada, guys. Satire aquí nomás.
Your life changed, you became a butterfly and say nothing. Porque si te echan la boca de vuelta, va a decir Frank que eres pendejete.
No, ya no voy allí, te toca a ti.
No, yo no. Ya, they're stupid. No, hombre, Jaime, yo no sé, pero I know your brother's busy, but he should refer you to somebody else. You have a damn lawsuit in that city like you wouldn't believe.
Pues yo pensaba que me ibas a ayudar a buscar un abogado.
Sí, pero, I mean, tienes que estar serious porque, honestly, I think they've arrested you for bullshit.
Bueno, pues el abogado me dice, you know what, you need to get off of social media. Pues I'm gonna have to get off of social media. If you find me a top dog que me dice you gotta get off, I'm gonna have to get
¿Y
off.
por qué? Porque si you're not bothering anybody. They're bothering you.
Pues PD keeps
I,
on harassing. I feel like Raymond Real PD is harassing me already. I think they're harassing me. I think I'm gonna press charges for harassment on Raymond Real PD.
pues sí, they keep calling you stuff that you don't have anything to do with. Yeah.
Because I'm kind of confused. Even Judge Relicita was confused. Like, what the hell are you doing here again? Like, what is this shit? I was like, well, you signed it. What do you mean? I know.
Yo supe que andaban limpiando el city de Raymondville porque viene hurricane season and they're afraid that se van a hundir ahí con todo el león que tienen. Oh,
Ahí viene el tren, ahí viene Wanganet. Ahí va Wanganet, ahí va Wanganet. Ya se la están llevando para California. Porque ya dijo, trabajó en los trenes. Déjame gritarle. ¡Wanganet! ¡Wanganet! A ver si me oyen. No voy a mandar un email. Ahí la miro. Y ahí va Wanganet. She's right there. Va tragando la culera.
El campus.
Yes. Y va con un sign, where's Paul? Y fue eso. Hi, Miss Painter. Well, thank you for being here with us tonight.
Bueno, ya sabes what I think about it.
Bueno, bye bye, Miss
Acaba de
Painter. Pórtese bien. Bueno, bye bye. Ay, no, ya llegó el pinche tren a cagar el palo. ¡Juan Ganet! ¡Juan Ganet! ¡Juan Ganet, don't leave me, Juan Ganet! Guys, we gotta get Juan Ganet back, guys. She cannot leave to California. Juan Ganet, come back! Come back, Juan Ganet! Guys, she's leaving, guys. What do we do? What do we do? Juan Ganet! Juan Ganet, my 600-pound life's looking for you, doctor, now, Juan Ganet. Y fue su, guys. Y fue su. She's escaping the reality show. Ya valió madre, guys. Juan Ganet! Oh my God, do y'all hear her, guys? That's her. Juan Ganet, come back! Come back! Don't leave me, Juan Ganet! It's me, Paul, Juan Ganet! Whoa, it's me, Paul, Juan Ganet! It's me, Paul! Juan Ganet, it's me, Paul! Come back! Look what I can do! She left, guys. Juan Ganet just left us. Goodbye. Poor train is carrying a huge load. No va a llegar. Ahorita se cae off the tracks. But guys, I want to thank everybody that was here with us tonight. The circus is leaving town. Ahora monetizing que gacho. Guys, I want to thank each and every one for being here. Juan Ganet is coming to California. Thank you guys for being here with me tonight, guys. I want to thank Chavarria for my Cash App, guys. Chavarria sent me Cash App, guys. Thank you, Chavarria. I want to thank everybody for the super chat. If there was any super chat that came in, si no hay pedo, guys. And anybody who sent Cash App tonight, thank you, thank you, thank you. I do want to say Miss Painter does have a point. I don't have a monthly supporter group. I don't charge $20 a month. I don't have a subscriber or $4.99 a month either. Yo no tengo ese jale, guys. The only thing that I have is that I ask. And I ask often because I don't have set dates, guys. And not everybody sends. And not everybody's obligated. A veces si mandan $5, $10 here and there. But nobody's obligated to send me shit. I just want to make that clear, guys. I'm not here to make a living off of any of you guys. And I'm not here to take the bread out of your mouth either. I just want to make you all understand that, guys. So I want to thank everybody that was here with me tonight. Gracias, gracias, gracias. And thank you, Miss Painter. There's someone behind you. Where? That's just Juan Ganet. Oh, you sent me 800 what? 800 pennies? 800 stars? There's nobody behind me, culera. Yes, someone is behind you. Where? Don't fucking scare me. Where? I locked the doors. Are you serious? I just sent you CVS Extra. What the fuck, the rubber chicken? Guys, was there somebody behind me or no? Chucky. Well, look what I can do. Look what I... Well, I'm on this... Watch this card. Look what I can do. It's a popo ho. Oh, nah. No, popo. No popo, because I ain't going to fucking jail. No popo here. There's no popo here. What I can do? Ah, pendeja. The wing still resembles a dog, man. And that's... Bueno, guys, thank you for the Cash App and thank you for the Super Chat, guys. Ya se va a acabar el mes. Remember, it's the 1st and the 3rd. I love you guys. Bye. Somebody's birthday is it today? Whose birthday is it? Is it someone's birthday today? Is it someone's birthday today or no? Actually, it's not your birthday. Stop lying. Actually, they're gonna open up a Casa Kevin in Westlaco on Texas, on downtown. Read my comment. A ver. Happy Memorial Day. Hincha la tuya, qué pendejo. Am I proud to be an American where at least I know I'm free? And I won't forget the man who died. And I proudly stand up next to Chupe. Mine's in June. Bueno, guys, thank you all for being here. I love you guys.